Welcome to the locker room, where we don't care about your feeling. So, fuck your feelings.
Carry over from War Stories, Marco. You would have. I just want to share with you what a pleasure it was to have a certain guest on War Stories.
Okay.
And he was a police officer of a certain age who also he's in our age group.
Okay.
He's, I think a year or two before you.
Okay.
Okay. And grew up in the same areas. Grew up in East Los.
That's a rough city.
Well, he has a company. This is a holdover from Monday's episode. He has a company called Watch 3 Apparel.
Did you say Watts 3 apparel?
Watch 3.
Watch 3. I thought it said Watts. I'm like, City of Watts. I'm like, Watts?
Watts. 1.21 gigawatts. No, Watch 3 Apparel. And I was plugging the show, or plugging his business on the show, I should say.
Yeah, as one should.
And so I clicked on his website.
Yeah.
And I found this shirt. And he's sending me one. And I was thinking about I might have to order one for you.
All right. If it comes in big boy size.
There you go. Prints all of it, dude. He can order it.
It's Tommy Lasorda.
Yes.
You ready? Tommy Lasorda running
that's
Dodger
legit.
Stadium field with his arms up in the air, wearing his satin Dodgers jacket, and it just says, "What's up, putos?"
What's up, putos? Oh, that's
there is
amazing.
nothing more LA than that shirt.
Yeah, it's pretty dope.
Right? I saw that. I'm like, oh,
dope.
that shirt. Like only Angelinos of a certain era. I mean, you got to know what Lasorda is. You got to understand it. Tommy Lasorda was every race to every race. Like he transcended. Like everybody knew he was Italian, but
he elevated above. I hate to say just Italian, but he elevated above being his birth race into just an all-encompassing Angelino.
Yeah, for sure.
He's like sainted. I think he's sainted. I think he did like multiple miracles. I want to say he's probably sainted.
Tommy of Lasorda.
That's it. Tommy of Lasorda. Saint Tommy of Lasorda. Oh man, I may have to make that candle.
Oh man. Anyway, welcome to the locker room. I'm Tom.
Chuck.
You doing okay, Chuck? That was delayed.
Well, yeah, that's because Matt's not here.
He was leaving room for Matt to not say anything.
Oh, okay.
Matt
so we're back to the normal, is what you're saying.
Oh, thank you.
I'm just saying.
There, I'll give you a ding on that one.
Have you guys tried these?
The body armor? Yeah.
This is adult Pedialyte. You guys know that, right? That's all this is. This is adult Pedialyte.
Well, is there cyanocobalamin in it? Look in the back. Is there cyanocobalamin? B12, cyanocobalamin.
Don't trust the pronunciation.
No, it's the correct pronunciation. I'm not a fucking idiot. Cyanocobalamin.
Yeah, that's for you. That's for you, bitch. That's for you. That's the noises you're making, Chuck.
Look on the back.
Motherfucker, I'm looking. This writing is tiny. I'm old.
Get a fucking. What is it? The little thing?
Magnifying glass?
What's that? There we go. Fuck me. God dang.
Oh my God. You're both retarded.
No, I'm not.
Oh, I'm sorry. We can't say that word.
How dare you? I'm sorry. Chuck, what am I looking for again?
Cyanocobalamin.
This is riveting. I'm riveted.
B12. It should be B12, and it should say cyanocobalamin, or it'll say methylcobalamin. Methylcobalamin is what you want. Cyanocobalamin is no point.
Okay, Margo, ready for the game?
What I'm looking this up for,
correct.
Chuck.
Correct.
What were you saying, Thomas?
So Chuck had a game that he wanted to play here, and he sent me this clip, and he said it's up to you
to
determine if this is a video game or porn.
By the way, the main source is coconut water. Just to let you know. And no, it just says vitamin B12. Oh wait, what? The Sio? Looking for Sio? What?
It's cyanocobalamin or methylcobalamin.
It's cyano. That's the one that's in here.
Okay.
Damn.
Okay.
Can we move on?
That's the bad. That's the bad stuff.
Well, look. So Curtis just posted. Most energy drinks are created with the foam off a septic plant. So basically, cyano is a form of cyanide, and they use it. They take parts of like the septic water bullshit, and then like do some distill it or some crazy shit, and create a powder, and then use it as for B12. Or some
you talking about poo water foam? Poo water foam? Poo water foam? So that's what that is.
Like poo water, dude.
Mm.
That's what he's saying. The foam off the septic plant.
There's back and forth on it. Like it's good. It's not good. It's fucking bad for you. It's good for you.
You know, Chuck, I don't think you're old enough to remember this. And I do mean old enough because I think obviously you definitely were born. I'm not saying that you weren't born yet. But there was a point in time. Thomas, back me up on this. There was an anti-egg movement. Do you remember when things were pro-egg?
Oh yeah. Dude, there was like commercials with eggs are bad.
Bro,
eggs are bad.
The fear mongering of eggs
for cholesterol.
Egg.
Finally, then there was the commercial with the egg getting out of jail because they discovered that it was good cholesterol, and there was a whole ad campaign from the egg board. Like, eggs are out of jail now, and it was a giant egg walking free out of prison.
Well, when was that? Because I
think 90s. Mid-90s, I want to say early 90s, mid-90s.
Yeah, probably early, man. Anyway,
it's like MSG.
Are we ready? Can we move on? Is this?
We talked about the poo water foam, so I think we checked it off. We're good. That's anime. 100% anime.
Anime.
Hold on. This could be a scat video. So if this has oh my god, this could wait. I'm gonna say it's porn. Is this all the same clip? Did you say ew? Did you say ew? Is this from E-Fucked?
This is from Tomb Raider.
Empty. It's empty.
Okay.
No.
So it was right in the beginning. No wonder people are fucking jacking off to that hexagonal fucking shit.
That was from the new version.
Newest Tomb Raider.
And newest Tomb Raider. So there you go, Chuck. It's a good game. You'll have to send me. Oh wait, look at that,
wow.
Chuck and Team Curtis in the chat. This is this the first seal of the apocalypse that's opening up on us?
Dude, I go down the rabbit hole sometimes, and I'm very, very, very diligent on researching vitamins and things that I put into my body, especially some of the recent health scares I've had. And I went down this fucking rabbit hole, and I kind of wish I didn't.
Ivory.
Oh, fuck.
There's a perfect song for every occasion.
Yeah.
Oh, anyway.
Yeah, I mean,
we haven't gotten a thing done. I said we're 10 minutes into the show.
I mean,
you did that.
We did. Hey, listen. As far as like we haven't done it, we've entertained ourselves. Doesn't that count for something? Isn't that what matters?
I mean, that's true. All right. Oh wait, fluoride in the water because it makes our teeth strong. Yeah, we don't want to go down that rabbit hole. Okay, so
what are we talking about next? Oh, I froze.
No, we were talking about the game, and then we were going to move on to our topics for tonight.
Okay.
Chuck wanted to start tonight's topics. Did you not? I guess with somewhat of a rant. I guess.
Oh, okay.
Let me tell you
All right,
what.
Chuckles. The floor is yours. What really?
Fuck
tell me
this
what
new
really
generation.
Oh God! Oh, it's starting off strong, firing both barrels. Here we go.
They're fucking stupid.
Oh,
They're
stupid. There it is.
They can't fucking drive. Okay. They think when you're stuck in traffic or people are putting on their brakes behind you, they're going to throw their fucking hazards on. Listen, dickhead, that's not what your hazards are for. Hazard is for when you're stuck on the side of the fucking road. Not, oh, someone's hitting their brakes in front of me. You don't want to be rear-ended, so I'm going to throw my fucking hazards on. Or it's raining out. I'm going to put my hazards on and drive fucking 30 miles an hour on the fucking freeway. Bitch, if you're scared, get off the fucking freeway. If you're scared, go home and sit at home. Don't drive. These fucking motherfuckers are so stupid. Fuck, where they learn how to drive? A Cracker Jack box? Fuck me, dude. It's bad. They're dumb. They don't have anyone teaching them anything. They're stupid. And listen, I was watching this video the other day on how a chick fucking decided, she's like, it's my boyfriend got me this hotel room for my birthday, and she's like, I'm definitely putting out, but I got my period yesterday, so I do have a PhD in fucking TikTok, so I'm gonna cancel my period for the day. Bro, she came up with this concoction that she saw on fucking TikTok where she takes fucking Jello packets, throws it in water, takes like a bunch of the liquid Advil, fucking pops them, drinks the fucking and she takes fucking that little lemon thing the lemon concentrate that you would get from the store.
Yeah.
This dumbass opens it and she's like, oh, but there's a seal, so I have to puncture it through the top. Who carries around stuff to puncture the top of the lid? Listen, bitch, unscrew the fucking thing.
This is
unscrew it. Unscrew the fucking thing. Do you get ranch or ketchup and you go like, oh, there's a fucking hole. Oh, there's something blocking it. Let me take a fucking toothpick and shove it. No, you unscrew it. You peel the seal off. You screw the cap back on, and there you go. You can fucking squirt it. This dumbass takes a fucking punch and she throws it through the top of the. I'm like, bro, you could just unscrew it and peel it off and screw it back on, you fucking moron. And then she continues to pour it into this concoction that she makes. She stirs it around, fucking slams it with the fucking ibuprofen that are liquid, and come to find out, she canceled her period for like 8 hours, and her boyfriend's like, yeah, we fucked, and it was great, and no blood. And I was like, listen, that's great, but hold on, let's pump the brakes for a minute. Did you really just shove something down a fucking thing that you could have unscrewed, you fucking moron?
That's lockerroommailbag@gmail.com. Attention, Chuck. Lockerroommailbag@gmail.com.
They're not smart. Like, use your fucking brain. It's called critical thinking, and it's not that difficult. It's called common sense. If it's got a screw top and there's something blocking it, you unscrew it, you peel it off, you screw it back on. These are probably the same people out there throwing their fucking hazards on, only because they don't know how to fucking drive, or not knowing when you pull up to a stop sign, how to fucking the etiquette at a stop sign. Or when there's people in the road that you should not drive if they're crossing the traffic in front of you, like they're crossing the fucking crosswalk. And then these are the same motherfuckers behind you that are honking. Like, you go. Listen, bitch, there's people in front of me. I can't go.
Okay.
You done?
Where'd you go, dude? You all right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just saying. New generation's not smart.
Wow.
All right.
All right. That's a lot to unpack. That's a lot to unpack there. I don't know if we want to go down this.
We don't have enough therapy to unpack. But we did have a listener who submitted a joke. I think this is a joke for it's a combination of What's Up, Chuck, and Big Joke Energy.
Oh, interesting.
Okay, so I'm gonna just put this up there because I'll read it. Girl says to guy, guy says to girl. So Chuck, this is. We'll see if they want to see if they can get you. This just says for Chuck. Oh, here we go.
I mean, last week was pretty damn close. Oh no, last week they did.
I think I took the gum from your mouth. No gum. I have a cold.
Oh fuck, dude. Oh no. Oh, that's that lung butter we were talking about. The good morning one too.
Oh my God,
thick, solid morning one. Because bro, and for you to mistake it as gum, like so it has like the chewy consistency with the, you know what I'm saying? That's terrible.
I mean, it would have to have a consistency to it.
Like a chew, right? Like a chew,
It would
like a
have to be
rubbery kind of.
rubbery in a way.
Oh, bro, that's like that one that you fucking spit into the fucking sink and you hear that thwack, you know what I'm saying? Like thwack, and then like it jiggles, you know what I'm
Or
saying?
when you cough it up and it doesn't all the way come up, there's still part of it, and so it's like one of those silly slappy hands that you get.
Oh my
You
god,
slap a window
terrible,
with it.
dude. Terrible. You don't get it all the way out of your throat. Oh my god, you start coughing even more. Terrible.
I wonder if he could like when she pulled that out of his mouth, if he could feel it coming out of his lungs.
Oh god, that's terrible. Oh shit. Yes.
Oh, that's green.
And, like the meme.
Oh, that's fucking spicy too.
Well, that'll clear your sinuses.
Oh,
Did the listener get you?
Oh god. Oh.
I think we drove it home, Thomas. I think that's an assist. That's a layup. That was an assist, buddy.
The listener just nailed it
off.
So that one,
Thank you.
was from listener James Irwin. James, God bless you.
Oh, dude.
Easy setup, James. Easy setup. Thank you. We appreciate that.
A little layup. All right.
Oh,
I
dude.
can't get comfortable in this chair tonight.
Yeah. How do you guys feel about actual pearl necklaces?
Oral necklaces? What?
Wait, did you say like wait, like in the bedroom pearl necklace? Like the same.
You fucking got my thing.
I did. And so this is it was Marco's
My
gone.
wife's next gift.
There we go. So Chuck sent me this, and I'm gonna play it here because I have no
Okay,
choice.
go for it. Because I have no choice. Is that what you said?
That's right. If I had to see it, so do you.
Okay.
It's amazing.
I don't know where this comes from. Okay, here we go. It's a video. TikTok. Yeah, it's TikTok. TikTok. Okay.
Uh-huh.
And simple, and it is a beautiful jizzy pearl. We took our client's semen sample, cauterized
I'm sorry?
incorporating it into the translucent clay to start sculpting out the pearls. Of
Yes. Can
I'm
we,
sorry.
can we,
Jizzy.
yeah.
Jizzy.
All right, continue.
You heard that right, dude.
course, it's almost impossible to mix a perfect amount of clay just for a single pearl when incorporating materials like a semen sample. So I did end up with extra clay that had the sample incorporated. So I made a little cummy bear and extra beads to go with that order to the same client. Everything turned out gorgeous, and I hope you love it.
She was hand rolling that, so she mixed the nut.
Yeah.
What is happening?
So she makes the nut in the clay.
Yes.
That's what I'm gathering, right?
Christmas present right there, dude.
It makes a nut.
Nothing says I love you with just a little bit of you.
Nut in the
coconut to make it all over. No.
Like that's not okay, right? Like
no, sweet motherfucking lesbian bongo music.
I mean,
no, there's no amount of fucking new age hippie you're gonna sell me on.
If
no,
you're
dude.
gonna get mad at Vietnam veterans for coming home with necklaces made out of ears.
Well, how do you send it to her?
Okay.
You like bust it out in a fucking envelope?
I mean, in a vial, some kind of vial.
Yeah, they probably
Ziploc baggie.
Oh my! So what do they do? Just like do they put it out on a like a glass tray and then just let it evaporate in like a food dehydrator and then they scrape the powder into the clay and
guys,
voila,
guys, we're doing this.
Team Curtis, where are her gloves?
That's what I was saying. She was just rolling that shit up with her hands. Look, we're gonna do that shit. You know how Matt likes to wear this. Listen, just fucking go with me for a second. God damn it!
You better
Matt's
land
down
this
here.
plane.
You know how fucking Matt likes to wear this fucking, like those wooden prayer bead fucking, you know, saying like, right? Look, we send off for a sample and ask her for extra large beads to be made. I'll get them in. I'll put on gloves. And I'll paint them to look like the wooden ones that he wears.
Mm-hmm.
Say, bro, we got you this brand new set of the, you know, this wooden, you know, saying like prayer beads that you wear. Yeah. So
beads, dude.
Here you go, buddy. And he wears them for a little while, and then all of a sudden, gotcha, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Gets him the video.
Okay, what if he's listening right now?
He's not listening right now. He's not listening right now. He's not fucking listening.
You know that he is.
No, he's not fucking listening. He may listen later, but he's not listening. He may go to the podcast, but he's not listening right now. Nutballs, buddy.
That's not
Nutballs. Everyone's getting a nutball for Christmas or a fucking cummy bear. God, she said a cummy bear, bro.
Dude.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I'm really gonna do that for my wife, dude. Hell yeah.
No, you're not.
Bet.
I gotta know how much.
I'm her friend.
For a set?
I follow that bitch now on fucking Instagram or Facebook or wherever the fuck I followed her.
Mm-hmm. Do you know how much they are? Chuck?
No, I didn't look. It's probably like a few bucks, you know? Probably nothing.
Okay, wait. I'm gonna try.
$5.
Theoretically speaking, this is magic sculpt. So you can just
how much are synthetic pearls made from human semen?
Why don't you just go to her website?
Better. I think it's better to trip Siri about it.
A semen necklace. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, no.
I'll go to her shit right now. I'll look. I'll message her.
All right. Yep.
Well, it says
You don't have to
TikTok
message.
goes viral for creating pearls out of jewelry out of semen. Like those are news stories.
Amanda Booth. Sweet and savory.
Get a load of this. Oh my god.
Get a load.
Well, dude, what if you had fucking, so she's not wearing gloves, what if you had like an STD? Like what if you had AIDS and you fucking just sent her that and she's rubbing it in her fucking hands and now she's got like a cut and now she's just fucking rubbing that fucking AIDS powder up into her hands or HIV or whatever the fuck?
I don't know. Dude. I don't know if AIDS survives being freeze dried.
She should really wear gloves.
Yeah, it should. Anyway, moving on.
I'm messaging her now.
So you
how much?
Ask her if she wants to come on the podcast live and explain the jizz
or the cum beads.
Cum beads.
Looking to surprise my wife.
My wife.
My wife.
My wife. Looking to surprise my wife.
I hope she responds. I hope the Cummy Bear chick responds.
For Christmas.
Okay.
That's the gift that keeps on giving.
And I'm going to send an emoji of a Christmas tree. Now we wait. Hopefully she's really responsive.
Well, hopefully that sounded dirty, way dirtier than it needed to. I think. Hopefully she's really responsive. All right, ladies and gentlemen, not gonna make this up. Did you guys know that inanimate objects are now racist?
What?
Inanimate objects are now racist.
Like chairs and shit?
Okay.
Well,
I'll bite.
Specifically microphones. Did you know that microphones? Can you think of what sort of microphone might be racist? Anyone? Bueller?
I'm thinking, what kind of
What kind of a microphone could be racist? Give up?
Of all the phones.
Yeah. No, I got nothing.
No, because ladies and gentlemen, the gunshot detecting microphone is inherently racist.
What?
I'm not kidding you. Gunshot detection technology, once hailed as a critical tool for combating gun violence, is now under fire. Senator Elizabeth Pocahontas Warren and other lawmakers are demanding the defunding of ShotSpotter, a gunshot detecting system, labeling it as discriminatory and racially biased. This call for action has sparked a heated debate about the technology's impact and its implications on minority communities. Does anybody have any questions so far?
I mean, I'm following. I'm following pretty well. I'm like, I guess I'm over here giving them enough rope to hang themselves at how ridiculous this is going to be at the end. But I mean, that's all I got to say. Was there a video? I would love to hear her fucking speak on this.
Senator Warren and other critics argue that ShotSpotter disproportionately targets minority neighborhoods. They claim the system's placement in predominantly Black, Brown, and Latino areas results in unjustified surveillance. And policing
where there ever is the most reported gunshot and gun violence in that area.
Right.
Doesn't have anything to do with your fucking race.
ShotSpotter's parent company, SoundThinking, has dismissed these claims, stating that these accusations are completely without merit. They argue that the technology is crucial for public safety and is used based on data indicating where gun violence is most prevalent.
I mean, that's what sounds like it makes sense to me.
97% accuracy rate in detecting gunshots, making it a reliable tool for law enforcement.
I'm just saying. But someone's going to argue that. Wow. Someone's going to argue that putting up a microphone to hear gunshots in a certain area, it's going to be racist.
Correct.
I don't even know what to do with that, man. I don't even know. It's just that this is a high level of fuckery that I don't even want to entertain. Wow, that's a stretch. I mean, there's certain things that are a stretch. That's a fucking stretch, dude.
Now, Team Curtis says I'm a fan of less surveillance. I'm not. I don't disagree, right? Like, I'm not a huge fan of random cameras around town and random microphones around town to catch people. It's too much Big Brother for me. I don't like it. I saw, I understand that somebody could theoretically hack into all of the surveillance cameras in an area and blah, blah, blah.
Right.
Blah,
Right.
It doesn't mean I like it or agree with it. It just means that that's kind of the way of the world that if you made me king of the world, I would take those things away. Right. And if you ask me to vote for less of those things, I will vote for less of those things.
Sure.
But that means I have to be not in favor of more of those things. And I feel like although the system may not be inherently racist.
Okay.
I mean, I am saying that in a world where you just say, okay, we're not going to give you ShotSpotter, but we are going to let you go back and do old school police work. I would take that trade. If we had to go back to doing old school police work without ShotSpotter, that's fine.
How old school police work are you talking about? Thomas?
Well, he's talking like horseback motherfuckers.
Are you talking about the fucking Rampart gang? You talking about the Untouchables? You talking about Elliot? You talking about Elliot Ness and the Untouchables? What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Tombstone.
That's right. What you talking about, Willis?
No, I'm talking about the golden era of policing where we had the first of the civil servants come in the Bill Parker, William H. Parker era of professional policing, where they took qualified people, they taught them well, they educated them well, they paid them well, and then they expected them to do effective, unbiased policing. But here was the thing: if you got an ass whipping, you got an ass whipping, right? If you got arrested, you got arrested, right? But if you were innocent, you were innocent. And we had a professional police department. Then, unfortunately, that started to swing out of control in multiple different directions, right? And I would say if you went back to saying, okay, look, as long as you're not violating people's rights and you're respecting their rights, we'll stop getting pissed. We'll stop like babying criminals and being on their side. We'll start supporting the cops again. Right. And I think if we went back to that old school policing where people trusted the cops and the cops were able to do their job without people constantly threatening to sue them. You know what I mean? That makes sense?
Yeah, you're talking about when you're saying the city's finest actually meant the city's finest. That's what you're talking about.
It was post. See, Elliot Ness, there was still a lot of corruption. Right?
Of course. Well, yeah, always is.
the good old boy network still existed a
Right.
lot. There was
Right.
still like police departments, LAPD in the like the 40s used to hand out badges to people that were just friends of the chief, and they flashed the badge and it meant you can't arrest them. Like it was that bad, you know. But then you came to an era where you had professional police officers who did the job, and that there was a respect on the street. Like you didn't go after people's families. You didn't, you know, it was a code of the street kind of a thing between cops and bad guys. And the bad guys knew their job was to try and get away with it. And the cops knew their job was to try and stop him, and it never got personal. But then you get cartel shit, and then you get gang shit, and then you know that's what I'm talking about. Just go back to the old school way. Let's do that. Anyway.
That'd be interesting. I think people would abuse it now.
Oh, 100%.
Well, no, that's because everybody now is selfish and out for themselves. They're out for their 2 minutes on 2 minutes on TikTok. So
I'd be like a fucking purge, bro. You'd be like the purge. Everyone's cameras get. All right, bring in all your cameras.
Yeah.
Cool. Reduce all the fucking actions and use of force policies and bring them down to the bare minimum. People would be fucked up left and right. It'd be great to be a cop that time.
right.
Horrible to be a random fucking citizen at the wrong place at the wrong time.
Now,
Isn't that how this whole shit got started?
I have one. Am I the asshole thing I want to bring to you guys and to the chat?
Right.
Because I really want to know if I'm the asshole. Have you guys ever heard of and before you say it, Chuck, no, this is not a male porn star. Have you heard of Rilo Huncho?
That is a fucking porn.
I just heard the name the other day. I don't remember where, but it sounds really familiar.
Rilo Huncho.
I think he did a scene with Vlad the Impaler. Go ahead.
Okay. I'm going to show you a picture of Rilo Huncho here.
Why do I know that name from?
Well, see in a second. This is Rilo Huncho. He is a teen who accidentally killed himself live on social media.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
How long ago was
Really
it?
should have learned weapon safety rules.
Okay.
Not the first one to do something stupid shit like this.
Okay. Guys, I can't even read. I feel like such a jerk for laughing at this. Okay, so apparently this kid, Rilo Huncho, was playing around with a gun, rapping in front of his camera, phone, tablet, whatever.
Sure.
You know, I don't know if it was live streaming. I'm assuming it was because people saw it and it exists. But he has a green laser sight on some sort of subcompact 9mm that he pulls out of his pants, and he's rapping, and then you see the laser go right up to his temple, and then you hear pop, and he drops out of frame, and he dies mid-flow. I hope it,
But was it flow tight?
I hope it. I don't know. I hope he got it after the drop.
Damn, dude.
Got to the drop.
Wow.
I'm assuming the videos are out there.
So I don't have the unedited version, but I do have the edited version. So this is the news.
There's a year and a half ago. There was a couple that was like talking. They're in the bathroom talking all this shit, like blah blah blah, blah and like fucking around. And like the chick is, I think the chick is behind a dude, if I remember correctly, and she's holding a gun and being stupid, and pop shoots the motherfuckers in the back of the head. Looks down, realizes what she's done, and then offs herself.
Oh, that was okay. So that was her brother.
So here
that
you
was
go.
her brother.
Yeah.
Okay,
So-
just how he's holding and playing around with that thing is already scary.
Yeah, so he's high index right there. Now he's no index. Now he's like finger, and then
Oh, dude.
Ooh, dude, temple shot. Fuck, dude, you're done. Ooh.
Oh, wow. bruh.
So,
bruh.
yeah.
Dude,
Now-
unload that motherfucker, dude.
Oh my
Holy
god,
shit.
that's horrible. I gotta feel bad for the parents.
Oh.
Is it wrong that I don't feel bad for anybody?
Well, I feel bad for them. I feel bad for the mom.
What
sorry,
dong do you have over there that you have just decided is your new toy? Do you just accidentally bang the arm, the spring on the arm of the?
That's exactly what it is. It's a spring. It's a spring on the arm of the boom, and I just unfortunately hit it with my cell phone.
Yeah, I don't feel bad for anybody, and I'm like I was reading it and I'm laughing.
Sure, okay.
And I'm literally giggling because I'm like there's a part of me that is dead inside.
Well, yeah, first there's a part of you that's completely desensitized.
Words are hard.
Accent desensitized.
Yes, you got it.
Anyways, so I completely get it. Again, I feel bad for like just you know who I feel bad for? The cleanup crew. That's what I feel bad for.
The cleanup crew is the family unless they can afford
the actual services.
Cops don't clean it up.
No.
There's a GoFundMe now for his mom, but I'm like, he's rapping and drinking and smoking pot in his videos. He's rapping about being on the block, selling dope, fucking wannabe gangster shit.
Right.
And he might be in a gang. A lot of these kids are in gangs young. They get recruited young, and he is glorifying this fucking gangster life, but doesn't have the skills, or not the skills, but the knowledge of weapon safety, which is you probably should know that if you're gonna be fucking around with a gun. And he's rapping with a fucking live weapon, and that's just dumb. Like,
yeah, I hate to say it, but that's pretty fucking A1 stupid. It's like,
it's dumb.
Yeah, it's.
I feel bad for the mom. It's her son.
That's what I'm saying. It's like I feel bad for the mom because she's gonna have to bury her kid off a fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Like, she didn't do the
her
act.
job.
You know what I'm saying? Well, yeah, she didn't do her. Yeah.
There's a part of me that knows how she already didn't do enough, and that's why we're in this position, right? Like I don't feel bad.
like that one mom that found her son out fucking protesting and whatever rioting and
right,
their ass.
Right. That's different. That's a whole different mom.
Oh yeah.
Right? That's not this mom. This mom is the kind of mom who teaches her daughter how to, please a man.
I mean, and if anyone's like, oh well, you don't know that. Well, like, look, like all you have to do is if you're gonna support your son and his rapping, you watch his video. I'll whoop my kid's ass if I saw him rapping like gangster shit, smoking pot and drinking alcohol, and he's 17. I mean, what the fuck's your deal, dude?
You're not wrong about that.
What's wrong with you, bro?
Yeah, I don't give a shit.
You should have known.
Yeah, you're not wrong about that, Chuck. It's hard to argue against just that one fact.
Right.
I mean, and as far so it's like we don't know about mom's upbringing, your dad's around, but so we're just going. I hate to say this, but we're going by statistics. We're going by the numbers. These are Vegas odds. You know what I'm saying? We're putting our chips with the house.
Well, and
it could be wrong. Could be wrong.
Guarantee it's not the first time he's danced around with a gun rapping.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
No. And he's 17. Whose fucking gun was that?
Yeah, right.
He was underage. He's underage, right? He was 17, right? That's what I heard.
Yeah, probably
right?
stolen, dude.
Right. Where the fuck did he get the gun?
From his buddy.
Yeah.
And it was no Joe bullshit. You had the fucking extended mag on it. You know what I'm saying? I had the sight on it. It's like.
Well, I mean, it's not like people can't buy stolen guns. Hello.
Yeah. Again,
Ooh,
Darwin Award.
Matt coming in the question. Here you go. What is what he do if someone walked in during that? Would he shot them?
Well,
I'm gonna guess Matt means what would happen if he had walked in and if somebody had walked in and he had shot them. I'm not sure about.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what.
So if he shot somebody because they walked in,
it'd be a murder charge. Yeah, it would be a murder charge.
Charged with at least voluntary manslaughter.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
But that's, anywho. So that's, I just feel like I'm the asshole for not
Caring.
giving a shit. Like, okay. Like that's what happens when
But I mean, Tom, I get it. It's like the whole Darwin Award thing. It's like, saying play stupid game, win stupid prizes. You get out what you put in. Any analogy you want to use. All that, I hate to say it, but all that I get your side, bro. All that is right. You're not wrong for feeling that way. You're not wrong for feeling that way. It's like, yeah, you're not wrong. I was gonna say,
Yeah.
I'm with Chuck. I think Chuck and I both feel for the parent, feel for the mom.
Yeah,
to an extent, but at the same time, it's like, again, it is what it is. Fuck. That sucks.
Fuck, dude.
Right.
Like it's fucking stupid, sucks at the same time, but man, fuck, dude, it's so preventable. That shit's so preventable.
You know what's not preventable? My love for tiny at Jack in the Box.
I look for tiny tacos at Jack in the Box.
Listen, guys. Have you guys tried the tiny tacos at Jack in the Box? Everyone's tried the tacos at Jack in the Box.
They're the tiny version of that. They're little versions of that.
But bruh, there's a loaded version of them. They come in a big. Have you had the loaded version? They come in that fucking Chinese, old school Chinese takeout box, right?
Okay.
They come in a big version of that, and then they smear them for all our Hebrew friends. They smear them with the taco sauce. Chuck, don't make that fucking face. Shut the fuck up. You're a fat boy like the rest of us. You're a fat boy like the rest of us. Shut your whore mouth. They fucking they put the taco sauce all over the motherfuckers. A little lettuce in there to make you feel better about yourself, and then the melted fucking queso, the melted cheese.
No, bro.
Bang you, bro.
No,
so,
no.
Yes, bro.
No, you open the ranch and you dip that motherfucker all the way in the ranch, and then
You're so white. You're so white.
Yeah.
Right. Well, so I thought I'd move on to this next little thought experiment. I was hoping Matt would be here for this, but if he's not, it's not a big deal.
He ain't coming.
I just think this is a good question. So, this is not, a man did not write this, as far as I can tell, because of the picture. The picture appears to have cleavage. And
Are you going to put the picture up while you're reading it, or
no? Because you can't really see the picture. It's just a little Twitter
Gotcha.
profile picture.
Oh, okay. Got you. Okay, got it. Yeah, I understand.
But it says, "Dear men, take your 21 days leave from work. Go home and tell your woman you lost your job. Explain further that there was some loss and you had to use your savings to settle. Spend the next 14 days observing how you are treated at home and discover who you really married." What do you think?
I mean, if there's a question or a doubt, that would solve it.
Well,
I feel like this would
I want to unpack that a minute. Is this, as I found myself reading this, I get the idea of as a thought experiment. What the fuck is happening? Who's using a cat box?
I'm not using a cat box. Listen, I'm in the fucking garage. This shit's all around me. Shit's gets shifted and moved. You know what I'm saying? Just carry on. Don't pay attention to me.
All right. But as I thought, I get the idea that you're supposed to see the humor in it, right?
Right.
But what if you actually did it?
There's some truth to this, man.
So that's what I started thinking about. So now I want to hear from the guys in the chat and from you guys. What if you actually did it? So imagine you did this to your own wife, and tell me, do you think that are you doing irreparable damage? Could you tell her about it later? Like, could you admit what you did? Would you have to keep the lie up the rest of your marriage? Is this like cheating where it's a sin that's so big?
Well, I mean, I guess it depends on the outcome. If she's like, she's gets a second job herself, or saying, or if she was a stay-at-home and then she winds up getting a job or starts hustling for the family, then you're wrong and you're the asshole, and that you would have come up with something real quick like, oh no, we're back on, we're good. I got rehired.
But would you make her go out and like if she started getting a second job, would you stop her and be like, no, I'm just fucking joking, it's a prank? Or do you let her go out and get that second job and be like, yeah, that's what's up?
Because that's a genuine question. Would you wait the full 14 days,
right,
and let the experiment settle in and see, like, how good her hustle is, and how she treats you? Does she just ride you like the Kentucky Derby?
My wife's got no hustle. She'll be like, "You'll figure it out."
Okay,
that's
and then
her,
and she wouldn't worry.
No. I mean, she was stressed over finances and start, budgeting and, start locking shit down to an extent. But yeah, no, she'd be like, you'll figure it out. You got it. And I'd be like, bitch.
You're like, do I?
Yeah, exactly. Like, you putting your eggs in that basket?
Well, so there's times when I think people can be supportive to the point of dismissive, and like, I think depending on how my wife said it to me, if she was like, you'll figure it out, boom, peace out, didn't want to talk about it, I'd feel like, wait, like a little encouragement would just
right.
Little,
yeah. Right.
I mean,
right.
I could use, I don't know. Hey, I believe in you. Like, but you see what I'm saying? So like, I would wonder, I'd be curious, could you do this and get away with it? And if you did do it, would you be able to admit that you did it? Or would you have to lie about this and never admit that you faked getting fired? Just to, like, how would you admit it if you could?
Would you wait? I got questions. Would you wait? Like, would you take the 14 days and get your money in? So obviously you're going to have a separate bank account probably, because this wouldn't work if you have the same bank account. So if you have a separate bank account, you're getting paid cash. I don't think if you're getting paid cash, you're going to get 21 days off. You probably have to go unpaid. But if you were taking paid time off, 21 days, like a vacation, and you have separate bank accounts, would you just have to not spend money for the next 14
You froze.
days?
I thought you fell asleep. You froze with your eyelids shut. I thought you fell asleep, but it turns out, okay. Go ahead.
So, like, would you have to wait like that full 14 days and not be able to spend any of your money just to keep the charade up to see what she does and how she's going to handle the next 14 fucking days?
Well, it's not like you use it. Well, no, I'm not saying no. I don't think so, Chuck. Because it's not like you got fired and you're immediately broke, unless you're living paycheck to paycheck. Even if you got fired, if you get fired, you get your paycheck handed the next day, or that day or the next day or whatever it is, the legality of that, right? If you quit or get laid off, they're either going to get you a check right there and then, or there's still going to be another check the next pay period within 2 weeks. So I guess you have to worry about that too much, because there'll still be some kind of financial, some kind of census coming in. Like if you have if you're sitting on like 20 G's in the bank, and you get fired tomorrow, doesn't mean your 20 G's automatically disappears. You know what I'm saying? Like,
how many people are sitting on 20 G's in the bank?
But I mean, there's a lot. Yeah, there's a lot of variables to this. Anyways, as far as like why'd you have to put why?
But I'm just saying, let's say you told her you used up all your savings, and you were you're like, we're broke. I have no income coming in, and you let it basically her sweat it out till the first unemployment check runs out.
Mm-hmm.
Because the first week of if for those of you that have never been on unemployment, that first week doesn't count, right?
Right.
And it's not until you get the second week of being unemployed that they'll start paying you. I don't know why. It's just the way it is. Don't blame me. But what I'm saying is that if you waited that first week and made her think we're broke, then you used your first unemployment check, or you used money and said it was from unemployment. Like, you know what I mean? Do you have to wait that full 2 weeks to get the full effect? And if you did, and you then, they called me, I got my job back, boom. And then you have money again, you have money coming in and blah, 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 blah.
I think for the social
you ever tell her?
Well, I think for the social experiment, I think for the reaction that you're looking for is the one that's right off the fucking bat. So I don't even think you'll make the full 14 days.
Yeah, I'm gonna check on that. Yeah.
They'll be like, oh, what the fuck? Oh, no, fuck. I'm out of this motherfucker. You know what I mean? And I think those are the people that you're going to be like, oh, no, fuck that. No, like I have my job. Like, yep, fuck then.
Do y'all remember when Hulk Hogan had that show, Hogan Knows Best?
Yeah.
This is random.
Now I'm very curious where this is going.
Your Honor, just a little leniency. Just a little leniency. I'll get to my point.
Yep.
Get to my point. Anyways, he had a show, and I didn't really watch much of the show, but little snippets of it will pop up on the internet here and there. Anyways, I saw a snippet where he had retired, and this is back when him and his wife were still his ex-wife were still together. He had retired, and he was like, talking about, he's officially retired. He's not, not doing any acting or any wrestling anymore, so on and so forth.
Right.
But she had gone if I remember correctly, she had gone like shopping or something like that. And he's like, hey, you can't do that. You can't do it anymore. You can't just like nilly-willy just hop on the jet or whatever and just go spend whatever grand on this. I don't work anymore. And that bitch just turned around, looked at him and said, no, I don't think so. It is your job. You have afforded me this lifestyle for this time. It is your job to continue to provide for me as your wife, as you have been doing the entire. That's literally what you said.
Right.
It's your job to provide to me the way that I am your wife, and this is how you treated me. This is what you provided. It is your job to continue to provide to me that way. I mean, if you're talking about this kind of situation, then yeah. I mean, if you want to know which way it's going to go, if something like that happened, and how serious she or how down she is, how down of a chick she is, and yeah, but I mean, pull the trigger right away because you got your answer, you got your evidence.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't know if she's a really, like what they say, a ride or die, if you don't know if she's a true ride or die, and you pull that off, and she's immediately like, well, no, you need to be the man. You need to figure out how to take care of me. I need to be taken care of. I need to get my nails done. I need to get this. I'm like, that's not the type of chick you want to be with.
Mm-hmm.
And cut it now.
A 304.
Let her keep believing that you're broke at that point, and cut that shit out.
I agree.
Cut the
And
shit
I
right
think
there and there.
if she is your ride or die and you make it that full 14, I don't think it's something you're gonna have to keep from her. I think you'd be like, I was just fucking with you. I really do have a job. Thank you for being such a fucking awesome chick. Here's all the money that I've been saving and not showing you.
Well, you better come up with something.
Going on vacation.
You better come up with here's a diamond bracelet. Here's a tennis bracelet. Here's
you better.
Here's a pearl necklace.
Here's a Silver Depot bracelet.
Not the jizzy one, or if it is the jizzy one. Do you think your woman would be offended? I think it takes a certain kind of woman to appreciate a
jizzy bear.
I will film it and let you know.
Yeah,
you're actually gonna do this. My wife would kill me. She's like, "What the? Why would you wait?" She's like, "What the fuck would you spend money on this for?" She's like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?"
Oh, no. I'll let her wear it and everything. And I'm like, "You really like your gift?" Like, yeah, I like my gift. And I'm like, "That's my cum.
It's got my nut in it."
Oh my god.
And then film her reaction. And I think she'd be like, "You're fucking gross." And she would get a kick out. I think she would laugh. I think she would get a good giggle. And I'd make her wear it.
And you would make her wear it at the end of the day.
At the end of the day, right?
You're going to wear this.
How much it is. If it's like $300 fucking dollars, I'm not doing it. If it's like $65, I'm definitely going to spend that for a laugh. Fuck yeah, dude. $65 for a giggle. Fucking A right. I'm doing it.
I'm doing it. All right.
$65 is worth the gag. I'm with you.
And I'll hold out for like 2 weeks.
I get that.
Fill that Ziploc bag up, dude.
Dude.
Wow.
We're getting a necklace, a bracelet, and a couple earrings.
He's like, I'm gonna wait like 2 weeks and blow out the back of that bag.
What are we gonna do?
Call the show.
Out of control. Yes. All right. That was all I kind of had. Unless you guys had anything, we could end with Big Joke Energy. We could end with some single moms. We could do both. Oh, I have a joke from a listener. I have a listener joke.
Not the one that you told earlier that made him gag, right?
No. This is actual. Let me see if I can.
Ew.
See if I can. Okay. So I had this. Here we go. Why is there air conditioning in hospitals?
Why?
To keep the vegetables cold and fresh.
Oh fuck!
That's harsh, bro. That's harsh.
I like it.
You're not wrong, dude. That's harsh.
That was funnier than shit. Okay. So I also have a few Big Joke Energies. I looked up. Did you guys remember? I know Marco. I know you remember Stephen Wright.
Stephen Wright,
the comedian.
Does this sound familiar? Is this a special ed guy?
Stephen Wright
No.
was the guy who stood there, and he
looking him up.
what?
I'm looking him up. Go ahead.
Oh, he stood there and in a monotone voice, he would deliver these one-liner jokes. You know what I'm talking about?
Well, there's a couple guys who have done it. One of them was like a part-time act, or not part-time, but he was a B movie actor, and I don't know if it was him. Is it Stephen Wright? Right?
Yeah, Stephen Wright. All right. So anyway, I thought I'd look up some quotes from Stephen Wright for part of Big Energy. So you guys, these are mine tonight are all quotes from Stephen Wright, the comedian. You guys can throw in your jokes as needed.
Yeah. This is exactly what I was thinking about.
All right. These are all little bit thinkers or stupid, but that's why I love them. I'd kill for a Nobel Peace Prize.
Mm-hmm. It's pretty good.
I borrow money from pessimists. That way they don't expect it back.
Okay, that's pretty fair.
Half the people you know are below average.
Oh, shit.
99% of lawyers give the rest a bad name. Your conscience is the only thing that hurts when all your other parts feel so good.
Oh, shit.
See, you guys throw them in if you have other big jokes. Yeah.
What do you call an ad about making women come?
Oh, God.
Wait,
I see a theme for the evening.
The theme for Chuck for the evening.
Yeah.
Okay, what do you call an ad? Go ahead.
About what do you call an ad about making a woman come?
What?
Clickbait.
Oh,
okay. Yep. Got it.
Wow. Oh. Matt's going. Here we go. Says my mom died when we couldn't remember her blood type. As she died, she kept telling us to be positive, but it was hard without her.
That's good, Matt. That's good.
What's long and hard and has come in the middle?
What?
A cucumber.
Oh. Matt says my grief counselor died. He was so good I don't even care. Here's one of my favorites. So what's the speed of dark?
Oh boy.
A man asks his wife if he can come in her ear. She says no, I'll go deaf.
It really is. He just looked up.
He says funny, I always come in your mouth and you never shut the fuck up.
Oh shit.
Oh, one day a man goes for a walk. It's not Stephen Wright. One day a man goes for a walk into town to meet his friends at a bar. On the way into town, he crosses some railroad tracks and finds a woman tied up. And after he unties her, they have sex. He continues on his walk to the bar where all of his friends are. And when he gets there, he tells everyone what just happened and all the positions they did. And one of his friends says, "Did you get any head?" And the guy says, "No, I couldn't find it."
Oh.
This is for you, Marco.
Oh,
okay. All right.
Some people prefer to come in a jar. I prefer to jack in a box.
Okay. That's fair.
Oh,
that's fair.
Let's see. Walking home from girls' night out, two women pass a graveyard and stop to pee. The first woman has nothing to wipe with, so she uses her underwear and tosses it. Her friend, however, finds a ribbon on a wreath, so she uses that. The next day, the first woman's husband phones the second woman's husband furious and says, "My wife came home last night without her panties." "That's nothing," says the other husband. "Mine came back with a card stuck between her butt cheeks that said, 'From all of us at the fire station, we'll never forget you.'"
Oh shit. That's pretty good.
Yeah. They say pineapple juice makes your cum taste better.
Oh my. All right.
But for me, it just ruins the pineapple juice.
Okay. Pretty good. Thank you. Thank you, Thomas, for saving this drowning ship.
I can't. How did we get there with these guys?
I don't even know. All right, so it's going to be lockerroommailbag@gmail.com. Once again,
I have something
locker room mailbag at gmail.com. You can also leave us a voicemail at 509-903-9020. And once again, operators are not standing by. We will not answer that call. But if it's funny enough and we listen to it during the show, you may get a random phone call from us. We do not care what time it is where you're at. So be careful. So no, we have no chill when it comes to that. So be careful when you leave a message, as one of our listeners found out.
Yeah.
Okay. That's it. Good night.
Hey, you guys know something? Close my eyes when I come. Because cool guys don't look at explosions.
Oh wow, that was a stretch. Okay. I'm gonna go rub one out now.